it up for KC, everybody.
Thank you. Man, I'm not going to get you guys all involved. I'm not going to have you snapping and clapping, although, you know, the crowd engagement is great. But no, I value my time, you know. Time is like the only thing I can afford to spend. So, you know, if time is money, then I waste a lot of time. Also, I guess. I'm always out of time. We'll get into some other jokes. Did you guys know that Stevie Wonder helped write the song Gangster's Paradise? Supposedly. But there's a lyric in the song that says, "Tell me, why are we so blind to see?" So I was thinking,
the ones we heard are you and me?
That's right, because the ones we heard are you, yeah. But I was thinking, what if it was a joke? What if Stevie didn't even know the lyric was in the song until he heard it? Yeah. Also, the Notorious B.I.G., he's got a song called The 10 Crack Commandments. And some of the first lyrics go, "I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual." But later in the song he says, "Number 9 should have been number 1 to me. I thought he wrote the manual." Yeah, it's crazy, you know? He's, ever since the whole Diddy thing too, the whole album Ready to Die, if you listen to it, it's got some crazy lyrics in it, like in the song Ready to Die. He says, "Techniques dripping out my butt cheeks." Oh man, if you got anything dripping out of your butt cheeks that isn't diarrhea, that's, you know, him. Christopher Wallace, the Notorious B.I.G., and Sean Combs, P. Diddy. There's another song called "One More Chance" on that CD. I'm not, like, I don't know, some of the lyrics in that entire song is just, like, questionable. And if you break down the wordplay, Notorious kind of sounds like no, tore his ass. Big, like, big. And, like, this is just stuff that I've thought about since the whole P. Diddy thing, you know, and he was recently, last year, he was found producing toilet wine, because, you know, he's incarcerated. Yeah, he's making, like, whatever, jailhouse hooch. Brings a whole new meaning to the term Sean John, huh? Or, like, a new flavor of Ciroc? Or something? Crazy. Crazy. You know, and, it's just crazy stuff. And, if the day the music died is the Ritchie Valens and Buddy Holly plane crash, if that's considered to be the day the music died, does that mean 4 years later when Patsy Cline's plane crashed, that's the second day the music died? And then another 4 years after that, Otis Redding's plane crashed and he died. The third day the music died. And then 10 years after that, Leonard Skinner's plane crashes, they die. The fourth day the music died. Then John Denver flying an experimental airplane. He crashed, he died. The fifth day the music died. And then Aaliyah in 2001, her plane crashed. The sixth day the music died. And then in 2019, Juice WRLD, he didn't die in a plane crash, he just crashed on a plane and died. There's like a week's worth of dead air time.
Music is Jesus.
There's actually a lot more, like Randy Rhoads. He died in a plane crash, and I thought, man, that's ironic to have the last name Rhodes, and you die in an airplane crash. Not like a car crash on the roads or something. Anyways, oh, what else? I think the Beatles came up with Bukkake after listening to the song Come Together. The lyrics are, "Come together right now over me." It's crazy, yeah. And, well, I guess I'll end on this one because it gets lots of laughs. I'm in love with a stripper.
What?
She's Native American. I'm in love with a Native American stripper. Her stage name's Dances for Cash. you gotta make a reservation to get a lap dance. Last week, she had teepee hanging out of her G-string. Yeah. And honestly, I'm kinda into it. But with all the dancing she does, she can never make it rain. So. Ended on some groans then. All right, my name's Casey. We'll see ya. Thanks, Downside Up.
Give it up for Casey, everybody.
No disrespect to me.